Nobody's gonna watch this.
Nobody.
All right, guys, what's up? Okay, we reloaded. Turn off that TV right there. Should we just start? Like, I don't.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, pick up.
Recording in progress.
Recording is in progress. Guys, what is going on, y'all? It is your boy Joezmcfly. The Yankees have just lost a series against the Orioles. Do we care? I don't know. We'll talk about that. I don't know if we care. Do we? Judge didn't hit 62. I feel like I care about that. Chapman looked awful. I care about that. Marinaccio was hurt. Shin? I care about that. There's like, you don't care about the overall game, but do we? I don't know. Am I the only one that feels this way? It's like clinch time. Like, what do we care about? We'll talk about that on the PinstripeStrong podcast.
Let's do it.
I like the beat now.
Ow. What? 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 What?
Sensational.
Woo! What is going on, y'all? It is your boy Joezmcfly. It is October 2nd, and boy, does it feel like October weather outside. It was raining all day. It was chilly. It was cold. I went to the stadium. The last day that I went to the stadium was on Friday, and that was like, it felt like kind of like the last day that I kind of cared. And even while I was there, did I really? I don't know. It's weird. It feels like, and I don't know how Chris feels right now. Knowing him, he's probably going to disagree with me because he does. But it feels like when you're watching an anime and you finally finish the arc and you get the filler episodes after. It feels like the filler episodes right now. The episodes where it's like, okay, they kind of progress the story. You like the characters a little bit more, but it has nothing to do with the overall next arc or with anything happening. That's how I'm kind of like taking the season.
The rest of the season.
Yeah, the rest of the season, not the full season, obviously. Like, it's like I'm kind of like I can't get mad anymore. That's me. Because I can't fake emotion and I can't fake reactions, and that's why I just haven't streamed. And I did stream, but just like chilling, like nothing like serious. I didn't even put out a vlog. And Chris is more like, let's just vibe out. Let's just get to the real time. You know what I mean? The real time. And then that's when things ratchet up again. How you doing, Chris? Like, what you think about that?
I mean, I agree to a certain extent.
No,
like you said,
I knew you was gonna say that, bro. It's always to an extent.
No, but I agree when you said that it's not so much whether we win or lose. I mean, I do personally, I do want to get to 100 wins. It just looks better, but
it does,
but like you said, it's like everybody has like their side missions or side stories. Like, how is Chapman looking? Which obviously he didn't look that well. How the bullpen's gonna shape up? Who's gonna be the closer? Is Judge gonna get to 62 or 63 or 64? Is Hicks gonna be part of the playoff roster, right? We got updates from Carpenter. You know what I mean? Like, what's up with him? So I get it. Those are the things that I'm looking at. I just want the guys to look good out there. I don't want no shenanigans. I don't want no more injuries, and we'll get into Marinaccio and everything. But But I do want my guys to look good. That's the only thing. Do I care about the games? I mean, I like winning, but I just want these guys to look good going into the postseason.
Yeah, but oddly enough, like the game that we won, I cared about like Nestor. I cared about the guys hitting, and I cared about the storyline of like what when they didn't pitch the Judge and like Rizzo stepping out and like them saying, "All right, we're gonna make him pay now," and they finally did that and made him pay. And they said, like Rizzo took it personal, and then the Yankees just like dropped dick on the Orioles real quick and flex. and they say you're not gonna pitch to him, and then Rizzo steps out to let the crowd say asshole. Like he steps out just enough. Like he take it like they can practice swings. Like it's pretty dope. I like that. Those are like the little things that I like. I don't like, today's game, but it was rainy and Chichi Gonzalez started. Like it felt like the whole energy felt spring trainy, like crazy.
Mad spring training. You see Jason Dominguez out there and Volpe.
Yeah. Yeah.
But real quick, we do have some news.
Yeah, we got a little bit of news.
Yeah, we got some stuff. Talking about Carpenter, he will take live at bats.
Okay.
With Somerset.
Nice.
So he's not. It looks like he's not going to be with the team in Texas. He's just basically going to take some reps in AA, with a AA team.
They made a good decision.
In Somerset, excuse me, and then join in the ALDS. So let's see how that goes. Clay Holmes, I think he's back on the IL.
Wait.
Well,
he was put on the 60-day IL.
Today,
So some people panicked and they were like, "Oh, does that mean he's not No, guys, because he got injured on September 9th, I believe. The ALDS starts on October 10th. So then I believe, August.
No,
Sorry.
August.
August. I apologize. I wish it was only September, but it was August. So that would make a total of 60 days right before the ALDS. So to me, it's just like the Yankees say, okay, we could either send them down to extended spring. It is extended spring training, right? Is it extended spring training or they're not minor league games?
No, then they're not minor league games because the Somerset team already won. I think he's going to be in Somerset. Like
whatever. Well, they're going to be doing that stuff, whatever the hell they're doing down there, and he could be in a more controlled environment, control at bats, and be able to get some good reps down there, and they can gauge and see if he's good to be able to play, and then you know what, ALDS comes around and you have him out there, bro. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
And I can't wait to see him back with the team. Clay Holmes, he's on the IL.
Clay Holmes is on the IL.
Yeah, right shoulder strain, which that sucks. He recently they gave him an injection and everything like that, but he ended up on the IL. So there's a hope that he could be back for the ALDS, but I don't know. Let's see what happens with that. Andrew Benintendi is scheduled to begin taking dry non-contact swings. That was October 1st. I didn't see any updates. If anybody in the chat.
Who's that?
Benintendi.
Okay.
Miguel Castro will be activated tomorrow. Peralta won't travel for the Texas.
I kind of low key like that.
Yeah, that Miguel Castro.
Castro.
Yeah. Peralta won't travel for Texas. He could be one of the pitchers facing Matt Carpenter in Somerset.
Okay, cool.
That's what they said. And lastly, Frankie Montas started playing catch. Aaron Boone wouldn't rule out ALDS, but said Montas will more likely be a bullpen option for a potential ALCS, which, I'm interested in seeing that. See what's up.
Sure. We kind of need help in the bullpen.
That's it for the news.
Yeah.
We got two bullpen arms from the Oakland trade.
The real, I don't really know, and this isn't going to be like a normal episode, PinstripeStrong, and probably our format will end up changing come playoffs because we'll do some different stuff in the way that we talk about a game instead of a series and instead of 3 up, 3 down, and maybe we'll give awards. We'll see what awards we give or what we do or whatever it is.
Impact player of the game.
Yeah, unsung hero of the game. I don't know. We'll figure it out. What is I don't know. But I guess my takeaways from this series was the Orioles have now clinched a winning season, so that's good for them. The Yankees just didn't. The only thing that the Yankees cared about in this series was taking a look at their bullpen and Judge getting 62. I want Judge to get this 62 over with, man, so he can get some rest. I don't want him being gassed. Now, there's a bunch of days off because, before the ALDS. But I don't want him gassed, you know what I mean? Because Boone says he's in his best shape. But I don't want to gas him before we get into the ALDS, chasing 62. So I want him to get it over. I do want him to get it, though.
Is there an off day tomorrow?
No. They play 4 games now in Texas in 3 days. So
I would rest Judge tomorrow.
they're not going to.
But then but they'll probably see it like you said. There's gonna be their team, the Yankees have a bye. So he'll probably play all these games and then just get rest.
Yeah. Just the Marinaccio thing kind of scared me, right? Because we want to be healthy and then anything could happen in baseball, and Judge doesn't want rest. And he's thinking about homers and he's kind of pulling a little bit. There's a bunch of balls today that he should have hammered out. And he didn't. There's balls that he would normally take the opposite field, like the other way, and he didn't. And I don't know about concerning, but I think it was more like damn, he's thinking about that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's Judge puts those in the right field seats. I feel like he just wants to pull a homer. And it kind of sucked watching that today.
Yeah, 3 strikeouts.
3 strikeouts. And then not only that, but then the Twins, the last 2 days, they played them yesterday, but 2 out of the last 3 days have not played Arise. So Arise is like, he's, in the lead for the batting title now. He's at 314. The question is, will the Twins do funny business and like kind of do the Jose Reyes thing and sit him to clinch, you know what I mean? Which would freaking suck if he doesn't get a triple crown because homie's sitting. But it is what it is.
I mean, bum asses.
The Twins are like, this is how we'll beat the Yankees.
This is how. From their couch yelling at the TV. This is how. Yes, we beat Judge. Ha.
From their yacht that they're fishing on.
So joke's on you,
Judge. Joke's on you, Judge. We're sitting him today. You're going to have to go 6 for 6. And he does. One of my favorite Ted Williams stories is that on the final day of the year, he was going for the batting crown, and I think he was batting like 400 or he was trying to hit over 400. And, of course, he had the batting crown. And they were like, hey, do you want to sit today? And it was a doubleheader. Hey, do you want to sit today? And, we can clinch. You'll clinch over 400. I think he started the day at 401 or 400 or something like that. He's like, what are you, crazy? I hit 400. And he went out there. I think he hit like 6 for 9 or something like that. And he ended up with like 4 something. I forgot the exact story, but it's something along those lines where it's like, damn, that's kind of badass, bro. Like,
that's dope, man.
Hey, what are you talking about? I hit 400.
Right. What is the conversation here?
Yeah. What is the conversation here?
That's dope.
So that's pretty dope. So, and that's the series.
Yo, that has nothing really happened, man.
Well, Nestor pitched really well.
Well, yes.
And
Nestor
pitched really well.
He did really well. Herman, he did good too.
He did good too. Can we talk about Nestor's numbers on the year though? I don't want to like disrespect Herman. We'll talk about him in a second, but I mean his numbers on the year deserve him, kind of like he's supposed to be starting the ALDS. I mean, I get it, Garrett Cole.
You laughed at me like when I said Cortez should like be the guy.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Adewog said he finished 6 for 8 and finished with 406. Like that's kind of badass.
That's pretty dope.
All right.
I think Cortez is the guy, B. I think Cortez is they won't do it.
Yeah.
We said they won't do it.
Yeah.
They're not gonna do it.
They're not gonna do it.
But he's the guy.
So here goes. Nestor's final numbers on the season. He's 12-4 with a 2.44 ERA in 28 games. Had 1 complete game. Wink. And he My man had a .92 whip with a 189 batting average against. Unbelievable year for Nestor Cortez. How about we clap for him? Oh, Joe Mickelson made a good point in the chat. He said, please don't chuckle off these losses. If we make the World Series and it's not the Dodgers, you want home field advantage. I get it, but we got to get to the World Series. Like, I can't, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, these losses matter in that sense, but we got to get right, bro. Like, my thing is that I don't want to run the dudes into the ground because they're stressing. Also, you need like mental breaks from the game. 162 games is beast. You know what I mean? So it's like, if we win these games, I mean, Yankees could easily win 3 out of 4 against Texas. And then what? And then be like, all right, cool. So we ended up with over 100 wins, whatever it is. But, I mean, I think right now, Atlanta has a better record than the Yankees. Astros have better record than the Yankees. The Dodgers have better records than the Yankees. I think the Mets may end up having a better record than the Yankees. There's nobody else in the NL.
Yeah, I think the Mets have like 98 wins.
Yeah, so it's still going to be a tall task for them to catch even those teams. I'm not saying it's impossible, but just,
Go sweep Texas.
Yeah, let's not run the team into the ground just kind of thinking about that. Look, Atlanta has 99 wins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? St. Louis doesn't have a better record. They won't have a better record. The Mets have 98 wins. But, I mean, which one of those teams would be a wild card? So would a wild card get home field advantage? I don't know. In the past, they didn't. I don't know how that works. Anyway.
Warren says Nestor has been good for 1 season. You want him as a game 2 just in case. Makes no sense to start Nestor 1 and destroy Cole's confidence.
If Cole's confidence is destroyed, I mean,
for starting the second game,
I don't know. We'll talk about that. It's going to be Cole anyway, so it's a non-conversation. I don't want to waste time with that.
Yeah, it's going to be Cole regardless.
So a great year from Nestor Cortez, as that was his final start of the season. And just awesome there. That was like his final start. Love it. I loved everything about it. Pitching to the 8th inning, looked good, and all of that. The Yankees are now 97-61 after the Orioles lost the Yankees lost 2 out of 3 to the Orioles. And yeah, what else stood out in the series to you? Oswaldo.
My guy had a homer. I got to see. I got his numbers right. I'm about to get his numbers right now. But Oswaldo hit a homer. He made a tough play today with the wind.
Yeah. Made a couple of tough plays in left field.
Yeah.
Also on Friday.
Yeah.
So
Stan hit a homer.
He did. He hit a homer.
He didn't play today though.
Did he not play? Did he play on Saturday?
Yes, he played yesterday. That's when he hit the homer, and he didn't play today.
He did.
Higgy, every opportunity he gets, it's like he's on base, getting hits left and right. He had a homer too.
Helping out.
Dope. What do you thought about that play that Peraza at third? They said that he left early.
Yeah, I mean, the umpires made a couple of bad calls in this series. Like when Judge slid into second, they called him out, and he was safe. They called Peraza out. They said he left early. He didn't. At first, people were like ready to just kill Peraza, like, oh, rookie mistake. And I'm like, he kind of left out like at the right time. He had a stutter step after, but it wasn't, like Boone after that scene. He said, safe, motherfucker. So it's crazy. At first, Friday night, I was kind of pissed off. And Saturday, a little bit in the beginning of the game that they weren't really pitching to Judge. It's like, yo, bro, you guys are losing the game in Saturday. You guys are losing the game, and you guys have literally nothing left to play for. If you're a pitcher, just challenge him. I'm not saying throw a fastball right down the middle, but do what they did today, which is pitch in the zone, try to get him out. You know, they got 3 strikeouts out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, why are you pitching around him? You know what I mean? Like, just pitch to the dude. If he beats you, tip your cap, bro. Tip your cap. If he doesn't beat you, then you beat him. You know what I mean? I've always liked the dynamic of the pitcher versus the batter, where it's like, yo, it's me versus you, mano y mano. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then you come out there, it's like, I gotta throw a ball. Like, bro, come on, man. What are you doing, bro?
Just pitch to them. It's like Jack Curry cycle. I seen people get at Jack Curry, and it's like, yo, bro, you're worried about being part of a trivia question, or the guy that gave up 62 or 61, or challenge him, like you said, and you could be the guy that struck him out. Like, you could strike him out 3-4 times, even if he hit that 62. You still struck him out. You still challenge him. So it's like, whatever. But I don't know. But they did do a better job today. My man struck out 3 times. Hopefully, you know what I mean? He looks a lot better in Texas, man. But he's probably like tired with this whole home run stuff.
Challenge him. All right? And make sure your people is there to see the game. Because you might get embarrassed. Trust me.
Challenge him.
Wait, hold on. Let me put the volume up on that. Oh, what the hell? All right, let's get it right here.
Challenge him. All right? And make sure your people is there to see the game. Because you might get embarrassed. Trust me.
Challenge him, man.
My favorite thing about that part of the skit, he says, challenge him. And then it's his face just looking at the camera. All right?
R.I.P. Charlie Murphy, man.
And make sure your people's there to watch you too. Because you might get embarrassed. It's like nobody believed him. He's been living his whole life with Prince Cabal and shit. Like,
the thing is that he really could ball, though.
Yeah, he could.
Prince could really ball. R.I.P. to Prince, too, man.
Nice. You're a Japanese Yankee fan.
Awesome.
Nice. Awesome. Yes.
I mean, what else happened, man? Like, there was some nice defensive plays.
Welcome, my friend.
The best game obviously was game number 2 in the series. Judge got walked in the 8th inning, like intentionally walked in the 8th. Nobody like that. It was like, yo, word. And then, see, one of the things that I don't like, though, is the fans leaving. Like, you see, like, a group of people just bouncing after a judge's,
It's because, Chris, is what I said in the beginning. Nobody cares about the game.
Yeah.
You care about the storylines in the side missions. You don't care about the game because you've already completed the arc.
I know, but it's 27 outs.
I get it.
If you're down a couple runs, I'm not gonna leave in the 8th because Judge struck out. And I get it. Some people are just focusing on, I want to see 6, but you don't know if he's gonna come back up.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that they're 100% leaving or whatever it is, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, because every inning people just get up and just bounce and they just go and just chill and watch it. When you go to one of these games, it hasn't happened a lot in recent years. It happened in 2017, 2019, I believe. When the Yankees clinch and the games don't matter, when you're in the stadium, it's a totally different vibe. It's a totally different vibe.
Yeah.
You're there for it feels like spring training. If you ever go to a spring training game, that's exactly how it feels.
Yeah.
Yes.
So these games are spring training, like fall training.
Yeah.
These are fall training games.
That's it. For fall training games.
All right. I like that.
Yeah. So
we had Chi pitch today.
He did pitch today.
4 2/3, had 3 Ks. He looked all right, but I mean,
He's not. He doesn't factor postseason or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't.
Do
he
we?
doesn't.
Do we? Is there anything else to talk about in this series? I don't really.
Chap basically walked
I mean, Chapman's.
everybody.
Chapman's.
What worries me is obviously losing Holmes, losing Britton again, probably for the rest of the the season. He's not going to be back probably for the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
He
got hurt. Yankee fans are kind of brutal, man. They're booing him on the way out. Like he just got hurt, bro. Come on.
Yeah,
guys.
that's what the bullpen still worries me, man. I'm not gonna front. And then possibly losing Marinaccio for a period of time, and it's his shin. So I mean, let's see what happens when they do the MRI and all that stuff. But I don't know. I mean, good thing we get Miguel Castro back, but it's like a revolving door of guys getting hurt or ineffective.
Yeah.
And then and guys coming back from injury, and then they got to get back into the swing of things and the heat of the game. Are they going to have enough time? Like what's so it's a lot of question marks so far, and these are the things that I'm looking at. I'm worried about.
I'm gonna be honest, since 2017, even since if you want to loop in 2015, and from all that time, this is the least confidence that I have in the Yankee bullpen.
Wow,
going into the playoffs, and that's not even like a surprise. It's just. It's never the Yankees have never had so many question marks for all the times that Chapman had given up. Oh, he gave up the home run to Altuve, and he gave up he ended the season on the home run. Many times or whatever it is. In past years, he was still good leading up to that. And it's just never been like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's never had so many, and once again, missing Mike King, man, Mike King, and glad we got good news on him. He doesn't need surgery. Great for him.
Huge.
So he'll be ready for spring training. So that's awesome.
Huge loss.
But he's a huge loss. He was a huge loss last year. You guys already seen how much of a big difference he was this year, and then we lost him again. Yeah. He says, who is your favorite player? Right? I mean, Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is my favorite player right now. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of tough.
Definitely tough. I like, in terms of defense, I'm confident with the defense. Donaldson, that throw, man, with the bases loaded.
Confident with the defense with the exception of short.
Yeah.
Confident with I'm oddly confident about the offense because I feel like Carpenter's gonna come back and be like, man, this is the same game I played in my backyard since back when I used to play with Babe Ruth. Like ever since, like it just feels like he's gonna
spit tobacco in a pot.
Tobacco. You know what I mean? I feel like he knows. He knows Two Kicks McGee and Butter Knife Joe's.
Butter Knife Joe's. He does. He grew up with them.
He definitely grew up with them.
In the 1800s. He did.
And they all had mustaches.
All of them.
All of them had mustaches, and they're all gritty.
They got it from him. They got it from Carpenter.
They definitely do visit one or two saloons before the end of the night.
They definitely. With David Cohn.
Yeah, with David Cohn and shit. But yeah.
Talking about the offense, I like DJ getting us a base hit. I got a base hit. Start small.
Yeah, DJ came back.
DJ. I like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bader. I just like what what everybody, with the guys coming back. With Carpenter coming back is gonna make that lineup a lot better. You see it looks like moving forward is gonna be Judge leading off, even in the postseason, right? Do you feel that way, or is he going to move?
Yeah, no. I mean, I think if Benintendi comes back, it can change that. But hey, listen, I think that the perfect team going into the playoffs to face is the Texas Rangers. The weather's hot, the ball flies out of there. Globe Life, let those guys get nice and fat against those guys, nice and confident, getting into the off days. And relax and just kick your feet back and get your workouts in and go into the postseason ready. I'm
Why
ready.
Marty Nacho look like Bruce Wayne?
He does.
Look
He
at him.
does look like a Bruce Wayne.
He
He
look
looks like a
Wayne.
Bruce Wayne indeed.
Yeah, he does. He's definitely rich for sure. Got a nice mansion in Gotham City.
He definitely has had a Robin or two, and
Definitely.
he's not happy. All right, guys. It's time for awards.
Awards.
Woo! Time to make that awards. Who's going to go ahead and get some awards? Who did great? Who did bad? Who did all this stuff? And we're home. Awards. All right. So
Did I pick Cortez? I think I picked Cortez.
I don't remember.
Who picked it? Was her mom? I definitely did not pick Chi-Chi.
You definitely picked Chi-Chi.
Nah, I picked. Oh yeah, I did pick Cortez. Nice.
All right, whatever.
I did pick Cortez,
All right,
and
cool.
I also picked Glaber. You picked Herman.
I think we split.
Nah, I doubt it. Probably did. Let me see. Where is Cabrera? Cabrera. He went 3 for 11, batted 273.
Sounds like we split.
One
Yeah,
home
boy.
run, 5 strikeouts. Glaber had. Let me see. He went
We
2
split,
for
Pop.
9,
We split.
2 RBIs, a double.
We split, Pat. Good. Good.
Damn it.
All right.
We did split.
Yes,
All right, whatever.
We did split.
Who's PinstripeStrong performer of the series? I go first.
You're
'cause we
home.
are
You go
home.
first.
Then it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough over here, over there. You know what? I'll give it to Donaldson.
Okay. What do you do?
He batted over 300 in the series.
Good job.
He only played 2 games, but he does some things. Got 2 RBIs, a walk.
Good job.
Yeah, I'll just give it to him. Who you got?
That's a Cortez.
Very nice.
7 1/3, 1 hit, 12 strikeouts. Did the nice little dancing thing on the mound, struck homie out, playing around, making shit up as he goes. 93 pitches. I mean, great job.
I was thinking about that. You imagine this guy does that shit in the World Series, like
I hope he does.
in the 8th inning, 1 run allowed in the 8th, get that strikeout. That should be dope. That'll be great. It's time for you trash.
Bro, you're trash, bro. Is them tears, bro? Come on, bro. You gotta get you together, boy.
We got to get you together, boy. Chapman?
Lewis, who else you gonna give it to right now?
Who he wanted to give it to?
No, because he's like, you serious, Donaldson? I'm like, he's the only guy that batted 300 in the series.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I could have gone Cortez, but he's my
I guess he was saying, why didn't you give it to Cortez? Maybe he's saying that.
No, I ain't giving. No, come on.
What?
What?
Okay.
Yeah, I could have given it to him. Who you got? Who you trash?
Chapman. I mean, he walked the
good.
ballpark, just had a horrible outing. It didn't look good. He bounced the pitch and walked the guy. Like, he's so inconsistent right now. I cannot trust him in a blowout spot.
Bro,
which is insane. Like, one moment he'll pitch really good, one moment he'll pitch really bad, and it's frustrating because I actually know the guy personally. He's a cool dude. But I don't trust you right now, Pop. I don't know what's going on. His mechanics, his confidence, combination of everything.
Combination of a lot of shit. He's not. I don't think Boone trusts that guy, man. He's giving him many chances, but he's like,
There's a lot of people getting injured that's opening up roster spots for him now. But I don't think he deserves a playoff roster.
Nah. There's other guys that. Now let me ask you this: who's closing now for you?
I mean, it's looking like Johnny Loaizaga. I mean, let's be serious here.
Yeah, it is Johnny. It has to be Johnny. Who else is it gonna be? Castro?
Chris,
If Castro's closing games for you, in the playoffs. I mean,
No.
they better go all in on Hader if they can.
I think the days of the Yankees spending a lot of money on the bullpen is done though.
Yeah, they're gonna bring him from the inside.
Yeah. If there's
gonna bring
one
it
thing
from the
that the
inside.
Yankees have been able to develop, it has been bullpen.
If Loizaga can close, I'm telling you, that's your guy. I've been saying this for a few seasons now. That's the guy, but that's consistency as well. You know what I mean? And health as well.
Yeah.
Who?
Unsung hero?
No, I gotta get my "you trash" to somebody.
Oh, I thought you gave it to somebody.
Nah, who? You know what? I'm gonna give it a no. I'm just,
Who?
no,
I'm gonna give it to Donaldson.
I'll give it to Donaldson. I'll give it to Donaldson. No,
Man,
I'm
the
gonna
chat is not happy about you picking Donaldson.
No, I like controversy. Don't worry.
He says Donaldson 211 and 632 OPS at Yankee Stadium. No, this is for the series, guys, not for the season.
What are we talking about?
It's for the series. It's PinstripeStrong performer.
He's the only guy that batted 300 in the series. Like
Donaldson played well.
Yeah, like what are we? Do you see that throw? That laser throw he did today? He
played really good defense too.
Yeah, like he's pretty high. You know what? I'll give it a. I can't give it a DJ, man. It's like he just got back. I'll give it a Rizzo. Give it a Rizzo. Rizzo had 2 hits, but that's literally it. 4 strikeouts. Didn't really do much.
I'm gonna be honest. Rizzo's my unsung hero of the series.
Nice.
But you're giving him "you trash"?
Yeah. I mean, I'm whoever you decide to give the awards to doesn't affect who I give my "you trash" to.
All right, why are you giving him "you trash"?
He didn't really do anything. 4 strikeouts, batted 167 in the series. He only had 2 hits. You know, he scored 2 runs, but he really didn't do much else.
All right.
And I was thinking DJ, but DJ just got back. I'm not gonna do that.
All right. Well, Chris is just going based on numbers. I'm gonna go.
What else? What else? Are you kidding me? What is that?
I'm gonna go
based on numbers. You just gave Nestor performer of the series because of his numbers.
It's not only because of his numbers; it's because of what he represents too.
It was because of his dance.
That too. And his whole year. My thing is, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give the Unsung Hero Award to Anthony Rizzo. I mean, you gave him "your trash." The reason I'm picking him for Unsung Hero is because of what he did. And there's a lot of stuff that he does as to why people kind of look at him as the leader of the team. And his playoff experience will come to show, like it'll show up come October. The fact when they walked Judge, intention, they didn't pitch to him. They clearly pitched around him. And when he steps out of the box and allows the crowd to rain the dude with boos, and then the at-bat that he takes right then and there, when he, not only does he try to bunt one time to hit it the other way, to say, you know what, I'm going to give myself up. Instead of me trying to like swing for homers here, I want to try to like advance it. Let's try to see if we could get Judge another at bat. And I felt like he took it personal. And when he hit the ball the other way, he looked in the dugout and he told him something, you know, and he told him something. And then everybody responded. They were like, I bet, man. Like, and they just responded. They turned it up. They all started hitting and Judge got another at bat because of that, bro. And then to me, that kind of stuff means something. And who was it? Boone said, you know, normally people would just play out the rest of their schedule when they've already clinched. But now this team is kind of like playing for Judge after Judge has been playing for them the entire year. And Rizzo's like not making them forget that. So that to me, he's unsung hero for me. Because that's when you're leading, you know, when you're doing the leadership thing and you're keeping people focused like that, then to me, that's awesome. So good shit, Rizzo.
I'm gonna give it a Bader.
Unsung hero for Bader.
Unsung hero. The way that like any worry that any Yankee fan has had that we have had in center field for defense completely disappeared. He made a phenomenal play in center. He had 3 hits. You know what I mean? So it's not just his defense. He's also contributing on the offensive side. You know, running the bases, obviously. And he's just dope, man. He's a dope teammate. He's acclimated with everybody in the clubhouse as well. He's just mad cool. And that's my guy, man. And he's going to be, I feel like Bader's going to be like huge in the postseason. He's going to be a rat, pest, or OD pest to these guys. Like that.
Agree.
Who we going with, Swag Champ?
Swag Champs.
Who you got?
Ooh, Swag Champs. Let's see. Who's swaggy in this series, man? Like, I'm just thinking about like swag stuff that was done. I always like to look at swag stuff on the field first before I look at off the field. I know you look at the reverse, but
no, I'm gonna go. You know, if you're thinking about it, I'm gonna go with Cabrera.
Okay, what do you do?
That home run. Every time he homers, man, like he's just like hype. Whatever he does is obviously his defense as well. It was very tough. He made some tough plays
I
out
got
there.
one. Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
So I'm gonna give it a Cabrera because he's always swaggy, especially with his swing. I love his swing. That's my guy. Who you got?
Giancarlo Stanton.
Beautiful.
When Giancarlo hit that homer, he has a way of like, guys, he has a way of hitting homers that's different than anybody else. And when he hits it, it's kind of like he hit that one. It hit it 447 to left field, hit it off of a fastball, so that was good. It was only 92 miles per hour. I would love to see him hit like high velocity out. But other than that, like Giancarlo hit that shit and was like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? I need him to turn into that bulldog back, you know, when we get, and we, you know, that could lock him in. We don't know. I keep saying that shit. It could lock him in, and maybe he gets in against Texas. I want to see him get in, you know, run into like 2 or 3. So
I'm not worried about Stanton.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I was worried before that homer. I was worried before that homer, but he's streaky. And when he goes on a run, I feel like, you know, when the clock switches from the regular season to the postseason, I think that's going to turn something. A switch is going to go off.
We hope so. Because if not, then him and Mac Carpenter could platoon.
I don't think they taking him out, B.
I'll platoon him.
You won't play Stanton every single game?
If he's not hitting?
Damn.
What, you want to bench Carpenter if he's hitting?
So who's your 5 in the lineup? Who's your 1 through 5 in the lineup right now in the postseason?
No, I mean he'll start if
no, like right now, like who's your starting 5, like the top 5 in the lineup?
Oh, right now it's Judge, Rizzo, Giancarlo, Gleyber, Donaldson.
I think Cabrera's 6.
I think if Benintendi comes back, I don't know if Cabrera's playing, which is weird.
Yeah, that's true.
If Benintendi and Carpenter comes back, I mean, okay, well, there is a way that he plays.
Short.
But I don't, if the Yankees do that, then they have some fucking ball, and I would love that.
You know why they love IKF a lot is because of his numbers with runners in scoring position.
But that's fine, so be a pinch hitter.
Problem solved. Cashman and boom. Be a pinch hitter. Nah, I don't know, but that's my top 5. Who is your? Well, I won't pick to click. Did I want pick to click? No, you won't pick to click. Who's your pick to click for the Texas series?
For the Texas series, I think Judge goes off. Judge is gonna be my guy because I think this is when he secures the Triple Crown, and he gets the home run in Texas. He'll get a couple in Texas, maybe 2.
Couple. I got
maybe
Stanton.
2.
I got Stanton.
Okay, that's a good pick too. That's a good pick.
That's a
good pick.
And Sevy pitches on Monday.
Setting it up.
Tyone pitches on Tuesday. Cole pitches Tuesday, and Herman Wednesday. I'm gonna go. You know what? Last time I didn't choose Sevy. I'm gonna go with Sevy.
Okay.
I'm
I'm gonna go with.
Sevy's gonna turn it up.
I'm gonna go with Cole. Because you
better get your shit together.
You gotta
dude.
show me something, Pop. Like, come on.
It's not even about the money. It's about your pride, B. Like your competitive spirit.
Yeah, let's go, man. Let's do that.
Fuck the money. Just go off. You're Cole. What are we doing here?
People are questioning whether you should start game one.
Right.
That should
be
like
pisses you off.
It should piss you off.
It's like, what do you mean I'm not game one starter in the postseason? What do you mean by that?
That should be a problem. But
what we mean is that if you put on the wrong sock, your whole day is fucked up.
Word. It's crazy.
If you got two colors, like two different sneakers on because it was dark where you were getting dressed. Your whole day is messed up. You bump your knee. Oh, that's it. Bro, come on. Wake up. I'm tired of this shit.
Can't let that bother you. Well, guys, nonetheless, this was a series against the Orioles where did it matter? No, it did not. But other things within there mattered. But I didn't really care about the results. The Yankees losing 2 out of 3 is not a big deal to me. It is what it is. But yeah, I mean, on to the next thing, man. I suggest you guys enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy your time now, because once the playoffs start, guys, it's gonna be clinched ass cheek time. And that is like where the nerves and the pit in your stomach start to happen. So enjoy this time and watch baseball for the sport that it is. Enjoy it. Because these times come few and far between.
Far in between, yeah.
In the regular season. Okay? But guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out today, man. Chris and I appreciate you guys so much hanging in. People that are live in the chat, you guys are awesome as well. People that are watching as well. Guys, I want you guys to comment as well who you guys think is going to go off in the next series in the chat, in the comment section, I mean. All right, guys, like I always say, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on. And stay pinstripe strong. Let's go, Yankees!
Sensational.
What?
Sensational.
Challenge him. All right? And make sure your people is there to see the game. Because you might get embarrassed. Trust me.
Recording stopped.
Challenge him.
And we finished before the Yankee Post game. That's dope.
Hello and welcome to Talkin' Baseball. Is it?
That's a dope beat.
It is a dope beat that they start. You ever watch Talking Baseball before, Chris?
Yeah. Sometimes.
You sounded like you lied. the way that yeah, I have.
No, I mean, I don't really, you know what I mean? I don't watch MLB Network because of everybody. Well, I do. I can't front. I do watch because of fantasy baseball.
Yeah.
But I listen to Talking Baseball. No, not a lot though. Talking Yanks, yes, for sure. Talking Yanks. Absolutely.
Well,
PinstripeStrong?
Yeah. What you doing for the rest of the night?
Well, I work earlier tomorrow because of overtime. But I'm waiting for Game of Thrones. Is it episode 6 or episode 7? Episode 7, I think.
It's
Did you watch the last episode?
I did.
Thoughts? That shit was insane.
Insane. It was insane. Game of Thrones is insane. It always is.
So there's a lot of news about Snow. Didn't you say you didn't care about that? Like you didn't care about like a sequel show?
I didn't see much stuff about that. I did read. I did see like the picture, but I don't know what it's about. So what is it? Like,
Yeah, well, there's been a lot of talk, a lot of rumors, but Khaleesi, they were interviewing her. I think it was like a red carpet interview, and she kind of gave it away.
Okay.
Like, oh yeah, man. And then they asked her, "Hey, are you gonna come back?" And like, nah, not really, no. How about you? What are you gonna do right now?
She's dead. How would she come back?
Well, I mean, they talk about how Drogon took her to, like the people like that are like Melisandre, and they probably revive her just like Jon Snow and all that stuff. They go. I mean, it's Hollywood, man. They could work around that. What are you gonna do now?
I am gonna chill. I might maybe watch some TV, some anime before Game of Thrones. I might come back and be live for Game of Thrones because I know Van Rod likes to watch, like do the watch along, and we watch Game of Thrones together. So I might do that. Mets go against the Braves tonight, so that's a pretty big game because if the Mets get swept, that'll be fucking crazy because that means that they're probably not going to win the division. They're going to be a wild card team unless the Nationals, not the Nationals, unless the
San Diego.
No, not San Diego. Unless what's the other team that they're facing? It is the Nationals. Unless the Nationals spoil the party, and then they end up like sweeping the Braves or beating them 2 out of 3. But then the Braves' their magic number is 1. If they beat the Mets tonight. That's crazy. They'll be up 2 with 3 to play.
See, this is why Mets fans shouldn't talk shit, B. I've been seeing tweets all fucking season.
Chris.
It happens every single time that y'all be. Like, I don't understand. Y'all better not let the Braves win.
The Braves are a good team. It's not like the Mets choked. They didn't choke.
No, they're champions.
They've been playing well. They've been playing very well. It's just that the Braves have been playing at an unbelievable rate.
Bro,
it's crazy.
They beat DeGrom and Scherzer. And because baseball is gonna baseball, watch Bassett.
Yeah, Bassett's gonna pitch like 7 shutty.
Like 7 shutty against Morton.
But the funny thing is that how about the Braves fans right outside of SunTrust, like playing the I'm like, damn, these Braves talking shit.
To this day, they still talk about how they play Who Let the Dogs Out in 2000 for the World Series.
Braves win tonight. They have the tiebreaker. Mets win tonight. They have the tiebreaker, which means that they'll be tied going into the final series of the season. And
bro, this is crazy.
This is what baseball's about.
But wait, their magic number is 1
if the Braves win tonight.
But don't they have 3 games left?
They do. If the Braves win tonight, then the Braves magic number is 1, which means if the Braves win 1 game or if the Mets lose 1 game, then the Braves win the NL East.
But they both got 3 games left.
Correct. But if the Braves win tonight, they win the tiebreaker, which means that...
Oh, the tiebreaker. Yeah, you're right.
Which means that even
if that's a season series between the two.
Yes. Which means that even if they end up tied, then it doesn't matter.
It goes to the Braves.
It goes to the Braves. Vice versa, the same thing happens, I believe. No. If the Mets win tonight, then the magic number is 2. Is it? I mean, I'm not sure. I think it is 2 because they'll tie them. They'll tie the Braves, and then they'll have to win. Oh no, they have the tiebreaker too. So the magic number would be 1.
Bueno. You see, this is why you want to get rid of all that shit. You want to win your division and let these other games just be chill.
You know,
I don't want to be in that situation.
like today we're talking like PinstripeStrong is talking about like, do we care about these games? Meanwhile, Shea Station's like, what's going on? I don't know. Are we gonna win? We gotta win today. Like Shea Station tomorrow. Shea Station tomorrow. If the Braves lose, may their God be with them. Bless their heart.
Yeah, bless y'all, yo. That eyes.
That's none of my business.
No,
Yeah. But anyway,
the Giants won.
Giants won. Jets won. For people that care.
Yeah, I think later at 7 it's gonna be the Chiefs versus the Buccaneers. I think that's gonna be dope. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat something. Love your chat, man. It was a small little after pod, but it was more about baseball. Joe will be back on the. It was like a parrot, like a pirate's parrot.
Oh, mine, Papa.
Man, love y'all, man. Thank you so much for joining us Sunday. It's like rainy, it's mad, like it's windy and shit.
We gotta bring those likes up. I'm gonna have to start telling people like when we doing this shit, like bring the likes up, man. The fact that we only got a bunch of people in here, we only got 25 likes.
Yeah, you gotta like the video.
Or maybe they hate us.
Probably do.
Maybe they hate us.
They're watching to hate.
That's fucked up. You all hate this guy. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Pitch you guys, good scubs, and skibidi bop and the beepity bop. And you know, sometimes, you know what? Sometimes, listen, if you want to jive, then the truth is that you gotta have the size.
Whoa, wait. What?